Remove the rivets. Pry up the center of the rivet first. This will unlock it. Next, pry up the base of the fastener.
There are 9 rivets that need to be removed.
So now that we have all the fasteners out, we are going to want to remove the hood release latch here, because you're not going to be able to get this panel off unless you remove this. There's 2 Torx bolts here that if you take these out, we can just remove this. And then, so do that, and then just slide that guy off there, and that should give us enough room here then to
lift the panel to remove it. Remove the bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
There are 6 bolts that need to be removed. Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
Pull away the wheel well lining for access to the bulb assembly.
So once we have the liner pulled back, we're going to come where the bumper meets. There's going to be a bolt right here. It's a 7mm bolt. You're probably either going to need a small ratchet or a combination wrench to get this out of here.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
Pull away the wheel well lining for access to the bulb assembly.
Remove the bolt by turning it counterclockwise.
Now we're going to come to the bottom of the car. Now we have a bunch of bolts kind of in the middle. There's like a line of them right here. And then there's some kind of over in both of the wheel well sections that we're going to need to remove. Doesn't matter which ones you start with, but we will need to remove all these bolts to get this bumper off of here.
Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise. Remove the bolt by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise. Remove the bolt by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
So now that we have all the bolts in the wheel well bottom and top off, we're going to come kind of here where it connects. We're going to grab right here, kind of wiggle and pull. Okay, we can see that kind of came out. Now this section is still kind of in the headlight as well. You can kind of just wiggle and pull this section as well. And now essentially we can see this whole side is off now. We are going to have to kind of do some finagling with the actual grill, but we can kind of just leave that for now. We're going to go do the same thing on the opposite side, then we're going to come to the middle and do a few things to get this bumper completely off. So what I would do at this point is I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to actually disconnect. So here's the connector. First thing I'm going to do is we're actually going to push up on the red tab here. So push that all the way up. Then there's another tab right here you want to push. That's going to allow this section to kind of come down then like that. And then once that comes down, you can basically just pull that off, okay? So now that we have both sides kind of loose here, the bumper is pretty loose, but this part of the grill kind of comes in front of where the headlight is. Now, there's 2 little tabs like right here and here. They are a little difficult to get out, but you gotta pop these out some way that you can. And once you kind of get this loose, you can kind of come here. You have to kind of lift up on this a little bit, but you can kind of pull back. There's a couple clips that kind of hold this grill on. So pull back there, and basically, so you can see I've kind of disengaged this now. It's only disengaged about halfway. We're gonna have to just go do the same thing on the other side, and then we should be able to get this bumper off of here. So our bumper is pretty loose now. You can see this is all pretty loose, so we can basically, I'm just gonna kind of grab here and wiggle. And then I'm gonna come to the other side here. There are a couple more clips that kind of hold this grill on. So you just gotta kind of, very careful, because that may kind of drop down on you. And we did kind of put a piece of cloth down here on the ground, because that's gonna just allow me here. I can just kind of set this down on the ground then. So when we go to bring the bumper back up here, you'll notice we got kind of these two little pieces here, these metal pieces. Those are gonna kind of line up with these sections down here that we have on the bumper. So we'll bring this up, and then the easiest way again is to just kind of line those up, because you will have to kind of push those into position. But we'll bring this up, kind of get this situated the way we need it. And then we can kind of push in here. That'll kind of click those clips in. And then we can kind of even just push on the top here and kind of click this stuff in. And everything should be situated pretty good then. So now that we have the bumper back up into place, with those clips here, it should relatively be secure. And we can kind of go to the sides then and start pushing some of that trim and then kind of the side of the bumper back in as well here. Now we have the bumper back into position. So the first thing I'm going to do is this piece of trim that kind of goes into the new housing, we're just going to line it up now. This should already be pretty lined up. You can kind of even look down here just to make sure, but the tabs should be pretty lined up already at this point, and we can just kind of push that back into position there. And then we're going to do the same thing, kind of getting the bumper back up. Really, we just want to bring this up. We'll kind of tap on it a little bit, and then you do kind of want to tap on this front, because there are some clips and stuff that need to kind of click into here.
Reconnect the connector. Connect the new bulb and lock it in place by sliding the plastic lock forward. Align the bumper with the body before securing it to the vehicle. It's important to make sure it's set properly, otherwise it won't attach correctly. Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Replace the wheel well lining. Tuck the lining behind the lip of the bumper. Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Replace the wheel well lining. Tuck the lining behind the lip of the bumper. Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise. Align the panel with the body before securing it to the vehicle. It's important to make sure it's set properly, otherwise it won't attach correctly. Replace the rivets. Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place.
Then we go put this guy back on. It just kind of slides on like so, and then you just put these two Torx bolts back in here.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise.